are going to talk about some of the most famous and interesting mythological creatures from different cultures around the world. Mythological creatures are fantastic beings created by ancient civilizations to explain natural phenomena, represent human fears, or transmit important teachings. Before modern science exists, many people used stories and legends to understand things they could not explain, such as storms, eclipses, disease, or natural disasters. These creatures appear in stories about gods, heroes, and epic adventures. Some of them were seen as wise protectors, while others were considered dangerous and destructive. In addition, every culture creates different creatures depending on these beliefs and traditions. Many of these legends were passed down from generation to generation for hundreds of years. Today, mythological creatures are still very popular and continue to appear in movies, video games, anime series, and books. Because of this, many people still know ancient stories about dragons, sea monsters, and magical beings.
Dragon, one of the most famous mythological creatures in the world is dragon. Dragons appear in many cultures, especially in Europe, in Asia. Although each region represented them differently, they were normally described as enormous reptiles with scales, skulls, hook wings, and the ability to betray fire. In Europe legends, dragons were seen as dangerous and destructive creatures that protected hidden treasures or attacked entire villages. Many stories talked about heroes or kings fighting dragons to save people or prove their bravery. Because of this, dragons represented power, destruction, and fear. However, in Asia, cultures such as China and Japan, dragons had a much more positive meaning. They were considered symbols of wisdom, strength, protection, and good fortune. Many people believe dragons controlled rain, rivers, and where today dragons are still very popular movies, video games, and fantasy series because of their powerful and impressive appearance.
Phoenix. The phoenix is a very famous mythological creature that symbolizes immortality, hope, and rebirth. According to ancient legends, the phoenix, hundreds of years when it felt that its life was coming to an end, it built a nest and burned itself into ash. After that, a new phoenix will rise from the ashes and begin a new life. This story turned the phoenix into a symbol of overcoming difficulties and the ability to start again after hard moments. The myth of the phoenix appeared in several ancient cultures, especially in Egypt and Greece. Although each culture had different versions of the legend, many people believe the phoenix represents inner strength and hope. Today, this creature is still very popular in books, video games, movies, and fantasy series. Its image is often used to represent change, renewal, and the power to rise again after failing.
Kraken. The Kraken is a giant sea creature from the legends. According to the stories, it was an enormous monster that lived in the deep of the ocean and attacked ships and sails Many people describe it as a gigantic octopus or squid, with huge tentacles capable of destroying entire ships.
The kitsune is a very important creator in Japanese mythology and is represented as a magical fox with supernatural abilities. According to the legends, the older and wiser a kitsune became, the more tails it gained, eventually reaching up to 9 tails. People believe kitsune were extremely intelligent and capable of using magic and transforming into humans. In some stories, kitsune helped humans and acted as guardians or spiritual messengers. However, in other legends, they were mischievous creators that used illusions to trick people. Because of this, kitsune could be seen as either good or dangerous depending on the story. The kitsune has a great importance in Japanese culture and is connected to Shintoism, one of Japan's traditional religions. Today, this creature is still very popular in anime, manga, video games, and Japanese movies. Many people easily recognize the kitsune because of its multiple tastes and magical powers.
Belongs to the so-called Cthulhu mythos, a series of cosmic horror stories. Unlike creatures from ancient mythologies, Cthulhu was created in the 20th century, but it became extremely famous because of his terrifying appearance and mysterious stories. Cthulhu is described as an enormous entity with characteristics of human, a dragon, and an octopus at the same time. It's a gigantic body, hawk wings, and a face full of tentacles. According to the stories, this creature lives in an underwater city called Rayleigh and may one day awaken. The most terrifying thing about Cthulhu is that humans are significant compared to him. In many histories, people lose their sanity after discovering his existence because they cannot comprehend his immense powers thanks to dark and mysterious atmosphere. Cthulhu became one of the most famous creators in modern horror and inspired video games, movies, books, and board games around the world. This was the work of Team 8. Thank you for your attention.